Hello, this is Fabrizia and today I'm going to show you a great tool I came across on the internet. I've recently been looking into fascia massaging a bit more, and after using for a while the octopus massager, I upgraded. I've been looking into the Ashley Black fascia massager, but definitely is very expensive, and then I came across Trisha Gray's YouTube videos, and I decided to buy the Mega Cellulite and Fascia Blaster massager from Lure Essentials, and I'm gonna show you how I use it after looking around different videos. I decided to use it the same way that she does, using the cup massager first. They are a great tool. They are silicone. You can buy them over eBay for a few pounds, and I've been using them for a while, but to be honest I haven't really seen much of a change with them. But with the addition of this one, I definitely noticed some changes, especially in the parts of the body I wasn't massaging before. The difference between me and Trisha Grace is that she slimmed down a lot while using it, because she was also trying to lose weight. For me, it's more like a refinement tool to show more the definition rather than slimming down and also, well, treating cellulite. So the part I noticed most the changes were around my waist, where I've never really been doing much of massage before. To use them, I add some generic massage oil without any fragrance, but you can use anything specific for cellulite if you want. Now I'm going to show you how I do it on one leg. I'm going to put a lot of oil first, and then you're going to be ready for a good workout on your arms, because using these tools requires quite a lot of energy. And to be honest, yes, you have to be ready of some bruising. I had bruises, and the more I do it, the less bruises I get. So the first thing you do, you kind of call the blood to the surface, warming up the area before using the more, let's say, aggressive tool, the fascia blaster. And I first start with a small cup, and then I use the bigger one, which provides more suction. So if you're not used to it, it can be a little bit painful. And I would recommend doing this treatment at least once a week, but not sooner than that, because you're gonna get bruises. And if you use the suction on bruises, it just makes them worse. I still have, you can see here, a small one from 10 days ago. It depends on you, how is your ability, how is your body ability to recover from bruises. Then I get the bigger one, and most of the times is a movement from bottom up. Always massages have to be done in the direction of the heart. And I tend to bring all the end point of the massage to where there are the lymph nodes, which are in this zone of your leg. You can do a little bit of wiggle, just it pulls, so it's not gonna be very pleasant, especially the first times. But then your skin and your muscles get used to it, and it becomes actually something your body craves to it, because it's a good workout for your vessels. You can see the aim is to get a little bit of redness. That means you're calling the blood to the surface, and you get ready your muscles, your skin, to receive the second part of the treatment. And always end towards your lymph nodes. Okay. Then you get your fascia blaster and just start rolling up and down and pressing as much as you feel comfortable with. Over time you get used to actually to how it feels, so you will be able to press more. And as you can see, it makes the area red more than how the caps does. So this is actually working in deeper into your skin, into your muscles, breaking up the fascia. Tricia Grace says that after blasting, she notices her cellulite get worse. To be honest, I don't notice this, and I actually see the skin smoother, not worse. I think it's all personal. Then the other movement I do, it's sideways, basically locking this because they move around a bit, and you can basically, this is even stronger than the other one, and you just push and scrub where your trouble areas are, and making sure that everything gets red, the blood gets flowing, so you can do the inner side of the knee, the inner thigh, and then go back to this previous movement. See how red it becomes. This is all good signals on the skin reacting. Tricia Grace does it on the calves, but to be honest, where you have a lot of bones and not much muscles, it's very painful and you tend to bruise more. So I prefer to just use the cupping on the calves. And go back to some of this movement. It will feel sore for a couple of days. It's all normal because you get small bruises. Some of them you cannot see, some of them you can see, so it's normal that you're gonna get a little bit of soreness in the following days. After that, you go back to your cup. Now your skin is used to it, so you can go straight to the big one and just bring up all the fluids that you moved with your fascia blaster. And with upward movements, you bring everything into the lymph nodes area. What I notice is more definition in the legs, in the muscles. So obviously the cellulite over time became less visible. Okay, now I'm gonna do the back of the thighs and the side, which is the most interesting part, to be honest. The part that probably you are more interested in looking. And again, you're gonna warm up the skin with the cup. Here I can go straight to the big one because you have more chunk, so you can feel less the suction. And you just warm up as you usually would do with cups, going up and down, zigzag, making sure all the blood is coming to surface. I really like this tool because obviously it's a third of the price, maybe even less than the Ashley Black fascia blaster, and I like the fact that it's wood, it's not plastic, and it's very versatile. Apparently you can use it also without oil, so if you don't have time to use the cups, you can use straight the massager because the parts are moving, so they won't damage, they won't hurt. It's obviously a bit big, so it's not easy to use in certain parts, like on your arms. But you get used to it, you find a way to work with it. So, And then after doing the back of the thigh and the glutes, I'm gonna do this part, which is the part I've noticed most changes. I used to wear the jeans and I could see a little bit of swelliness coming over like the muffin top, and now after using it for probably 2-3 months, I noticed already a change. I think I lost a little bit of centimeters, so it's all good. Especially insist on the parts you like least, you want to improve the most. I'm gonna put also the oil on this part so I can warm up everything at once. I noticed the difference because I find it more difficult to use the cup because the volume diminished and it's more difficult to create the suction with the big cup. But the small one is not strong enough to provide enough suction. You will notice over time you get used and you actually feel the small one is not doing anything in certain parts. In the very beginning I couldn't even use this one, it was way too painful. But the more you massage, the more your tissues, your fascia gets stronger and healthier, and you don't bruise as much and you don't feel as much pain. So make sure everything is red. In this case, on the back of the thigh, the lymph nodes are supposed to be around here. So I tend to bring, at the end of the massage, all the liquids in this direction. I will show you later. Then you get your tool back, and probably it's a bit tricky to find the positions, but usually with the leg like this, you manage to easily massage the back of your thigh. On the side. It should be less painful on the back because there is more meat than the quads. So, it also depends on the position. If you have your leg tense like this, it's probably more painful. If you are like this, it's a little bit easier. And then, again, here you can lock the balls, the massager, and go sideways. So it's very good. You can insist in the areas you want best results. And here is where I usually get the more bruising because I insist a lot. I noticed at the beginning I was bruising a lot on my buttocks and on the side of the back because I was never really giving myself a strong massage. So the fascia was weaker. But now everything is a little bit more under control. Less bruising. So you can do. I usually tend to not go too strong in the inner thighs because it's very delicate, so you might get a bit of loose skin over time if you insist too much, if you break too much the tissues in there. That's a friend of mine, massage therapist, mentioned me that, so I truly believe I shouldn't insist much in the inner thigh. Then on this part you can go like this, go up and down again. You can probably already see very red dots that will become bruises at some point. And now you can go up to this area and do the same thing. over time it will be actually more painful here, in the sense that you get slimmed down, so the wood hits the bones at some point. Usually I tend to spend about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes per leg. If you do the whole body, probably you're gonna take an hour. So I rather split the treatment into parts. Go back a little bit in parts. It's not easy sometimes on the back, so let's see. You have to find your position. At some point you will notice that your skin kind of doesn't want to be rubbed anymore, so that's the time you stop, I believe. When you got red enough and you feel more than when you started. Last part of the treatment, you go back to your suction cup and you bring all the fluids that you moved and released using the fascia blaster towards the lymph nodes, which are here. It will be painful now because, as you can see, I'm very red. So you don't need to do that much, just the last part, so you can clear up the area, move the fluids out. And also remember to drink a lot of water before, after the treatment, to help the system, the lymphatic system, to wash out all the toxins. Okay, and also this part. Bring it toward the lymph nodes. One more time here, so go in circular motion and bring it here. Here I just go up. Okay, I hope my video has been useful for you. Please send me any comments or any suggestions if you have found some great tools for massage. I'm happy to hear your options. Thank you very much. This was the Mega Cellulite and Fascia Blaster from Lure Essentials. See you next time.